Said rolling around, sitting on doves, can't lie, I was high on shrubs.
So I'll back with another video. I'm Strange Wayne, he's Nate, and he's Drewski. And today we are doing our Rotten Tomato reactions. How this works is we go on Rotten Tomatoes website and we react to what they were rated. So we're going to start this one off with a Impact, The Death of Long Dick. 81%. I don't know what it's about, but the title sounds great. See, even the dog likes Long Dick.
Oof.
Dick Long.
She is a girl.
Oh, Dick Long.
Oh, hell, Ricky, I was high when I said that.
Granted, I mean, you can be a girl and not like long dick.
Next is Judy, Certified Fresh at 88%. The Judy Garland biopic.
So the trailer itself, like the trailer looked good, but it didn't look like blow me away good. I feel I pay more attention to like critics who have already seen movies and stuff than you do. I feel like.
Yeah.
And
I'll try to go in not knowing.
Everyone who I follow who has seen this movie already has like raved about Renee Zellweger's performance.
Who the is Renee Zellweger?
Like some people have said like lock for best actress.
Wow.
For the top box office, we have Downton Abbey. Downton. What did I say? Downton Abbey at 84%. I never watched the show, so I don't really care. It doesn't surprise me. This is some like hefty stuff right here.
That's a fact.
Next we have Ad Astra with a point below. It's at 83%. Certified Fresh. I love Brad Pitt, so I'm gonna go see this. But I wasn't like sold by the trailer because like I got this like Martian vibe, and then like it's Star Wars on the moon. Next thing you know they're shooting laser guns and whatnot. It's like, but Brad Pitt.
That boy good.
I'm glad it got an 83%, and I also really enjoy Brad Pitt. But for the place that I'm at in my film life right now, this just isn't the tone that I'm going for. So it doesn't super appeal to me, but I'm glad it's apparently good.
Do you like Brad Pitt?
Who's Brad Pitt?
To be completely honest, I don't know.
Alrighty then.
Do you like space?
Yeah.
Word. That'd be a funny thing. Next, we have some lunacy, some propaganda lies. I don't know what. 27%. Rainbow Last Blood.
Oh, hell no!
Okay. I feel like 27%. Dude, clearly it's just based on the trailer because I haven't seen it, you know. But based on the trailer, I have a hard time seeing that as a 27% movie.
You're goddamn right.
Maybe whoever gave it 27% just went in there with the way wrong idea of what they were going to get out of this movie. But I am surprised that it's at 27%. That's low.
I have the perfect clip for everyone that gave this a bad score.
You're a buffoon!
But I like what they do when they bring the same person back after a long period of time, and then like continuing the same story, because like I don't know, I like seeing the same people.
You like to see the beginning and end type deal?
Yeah, like Creed, I loved it.
Yeah,
Creed 2.
Yeah. One top 10 favorite movies of all time, most definitely. Have It Chapter 2 at 63% on Rotten Tomatoes. We said this in the last one. Well, I did. I was the only one here. This was, I don't know, I feel like I haven't seen the movie. I don't do horror movies.
You're a pussy.
Nowadays, any movie that's like people are making really bad movies recently, and I feel like if you try to continue to like a sequel, like they keep getting worse. Like when people make sequels nowadays, they're not as good as sequels yonder days.
Yeah, I agree with you. The first one was just absolutely raved about. Like everyone in the horror community loved it, and then it transcended outside of the horror community into like it's also just a really good coming of age movie and like all that kind of stuff. So I'm sad that it only has 63%, and I agree with you. It probably is really a little bit better than that. But.
Next, we have Hustlers at 88%. Cardi B, Jennifer Lopez, drugging people and stealing all their stuff. I said it last time, I was blown away that like this score is like as high as it is, critically fresh. I don't like, there's some thoughts out there like, damn, I'm gonna throw some pussy and do this too.
Woof.
Am I lying?
Coming soon to theaters, we have shocking, but 75% Joker. I said it, I was like, I want this to be the movie of the year. Like, I don't like superhero movies. I want this to be my favorite movie of the year. You got Scorsese, De Niro teaming up. You got the old meeting the new. You know, generations colliding together, and like Joaquin Phoenix. Say what you will about the guy, I think he's a lunatic, but he makes great movies. You know, he's usually the best actor in those films, and I'm not surprised. You know, like everyone's like, it's a masterpiece. It's a performance movie.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a mediocre movie with an amazing performance, but that doesn't change the fact it's a mediocre movie.
Right.
So everyone that talked shit to me on that one YouTube video,
You can't sit here and bitch about like the critics rating Rambo and you know then be like, oh, but they're right about the Joker. Like if they're wrong, they're wrong. If they're right, they're right. So like don't sit here and bash the critical community, and then when it comes to something that you want to be right about, all of a sudden it's like, oh, they know what they're talking about.
we have 22% Lucy in the Sky. I'm not surprised. You got some cool film shots in the trailer. That's all I can remember from it.
Yeah. 22% is incredibly low. You know, I don't like that's just like compared to what you normally see, that's just a really, really low score. It's just so, but to me, like I could see it being boring. I bet like the parts in between the interesting parts are slow. I feel like it's probably a poorly paced film. You know, I say the same thing I said about Ad Astra. I have all the great space movies I'll ever need. I don't need any more space movies.
Yeah, you know, they're kind of like the great fighters. You know, you get 3 a lifetime, right?
You mean women?
Well, he says fighters, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you go to women, but that's a life lesson for you. You only get 3 great women in your life. They may all come at once. They may be spread out a little bit. You never know. But not only do you get Rotten Tomatoes reactions, you get life advice from Strange Wang, stolen from the movie A Bronx Tale. So tell us what you think down in the comment section below about our reactions. Did something hit that you thought would be amazing, or something got a higher score than it should have? Tell us down below in the comment section again. Like, comment, and subscribe.